Hey guys, what's up? My name is Nixxiom, and we're back with another exciting video of us just walking through Tanaris. As always, I'm joined by Mr. Crendor. How you doing, Crendor?
I'm doing all right. Just recovering from my concussion. Been a great time.
Yeah, you got into a fight with like some guy, right?
Oh yeah, massive fight. I beat him up, and then I was walking away, and then I slipped on a banana peel and hit my head. So anyway, what I actually did is I was cleaning the floor because we had ants, and I hate ants. They're just those tiny little ants, you know the ones?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So I was like, these stupid ants, and I was like, I got some like water and dish soap, and I was like cleaning them off because apparently they leave their trail, so you gotta like delete their trail. So I was doing that, but I didn't realize I was under our like granite bar counter, and it's kind of high up. Yep. So I was like cleaning. I was like, all right, well I got to get going. I got up real quick and I just and I smashed my head into that. And I was like, doy. And so after that,
Haha.
So after that, I just felt kind of lightheaded and like, but I didn't pass out. I didn't throw up. You know how like there's always the concussion people. There's like, I passed out and I threw up on myself and blah, blah. So I was like, all right. So the next day I was still kind of lightheaded. And I remember I was outside in the light and it just kind of irritated me.
Remember me. All right, continue.
This is going to be a long walk.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a very long walk.
So the next day I was like, well, that's not good. I'm still like light sensitive and stuff. So I went to the doctor and they're like, yeah, it sounds like you had a concussion. And I was like, all right, what do I do? And they're like, just hydrate, take it easy. What do you do for a living? And I was like, I work on the computer. And they're like, oh, you're going to get a lot of eye strain. So look away a lot and wear sunglasses outside. And I was like, okay, well, turns out that didn't help a lot. Eye strain was bad. I didn't get too many headaches though. And then pretty much it's just been dealing with a lot of the...
Stop running! Animal! Anyway, continue.
So, yeah, it was just a lot of eye strain. I couldn't really work because I couldn't stream or make videos for that long. So it sucked.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Jeez.
Nice.
But yeah, that happened to me, and it literally took like weeks for me to feel 100% again. And then, pretty much I died to a basilisk and then had to run back.
Oh.
But pretty much it's just, I've had days where I feel 100% and then I'll like do something like I'll like accidentally like dink my head on something, not even hard, and it just kind of re-aggravate, almost like when you tweak your ankle and you're like, not this shit again, and then it'll like kind of flare up and be like, oh, a little lightheadedness, you like that? And I'm like, no, and then it'll go away the next day and I'm like, all right, I'm good.
I see.
So yeah, it's annoying, but it's been slowly getting better, every week, I would say. So it's been recently, I almost thought I was like completely healed, and then I kind of did that today a bit and I was like, God, not again. So here I am again. But yeah, it's an annoying process. It's very annoying, especially when you do this for a living. But luckily, when I tweak it like I did, I'm still able to like, record and play games and do stuff, unlike, weeks ago, or I couldn't even do this. Like I couldn't talk to you like this. Like it sucked.
Yeah.
It was bad. So, and that was just from a like grade 1 basic concussion. I was like, dude, I can't even imagine. Some people, they get like bad concussions. I was talking to my stream. One dude, he was talking about how you died, and I was like, "That's weird." He doesn't even know we're recording.
It's just gonna be a giant like trail of skeletons all the way to Ungora.
He's talking about how he like slipped in the shower and hit his head on the wall, and then the shower door handle, and then the floor, and he like hit it 3 times, and his like brain went crazy, and he passed out and threw up on himself. I was like, "What the shit?" And so he's like, yeah, I got like problems to this day. And then one dude was like, oh yeah, I had like a crate of paint buckets drop on my head and I should have died, but I lived. So I had like the worst concussion grade you could have had. And he still has like, for like 20 years now, he's had like headaches and migraines and stuff like that. And And I was like, dude, what the shit? So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm glad I got like a really basic one, but it still sucked.
Well, that sucks.
It does.
I'm glad you're better.
Yeah.
What
so,
did you like do during that time while you were like dead? Like, I mean, you didn't have like,
Yeah.
you couldn't really sit in front of a computer or a TV. So did you like read books like a normal person?
Can't read.
Oh,
Reading aggravates it. Like reading. It's just, you pretty much just kind of audiobooks, I guess, could be a thing. I didn't really do that. I went for a lot of walks.
okay.
So I walked like a lot. And then I did a lot of Warhammer painting because, you know, it's not too strenuous. And I would just do a lot of like painting bases and stuff like that. I based all my Necron warriors and Necron stuff.
Okay.
And then, you know, just kind of took it easy. I would go to the gym and do like, you know, like really light exercise, like 2-pound weights and then like yoga, like really basic stuff, but enough to like, you know, at least get some exercise.
I hear you.
So stuff like that. And I mean, I'd still go on the computer and like watch some TV, but then I'd have to, like they said, I would take breaks a lot. So it's the first couple weeks really sucked. And then the other weeks I would just kind of tweak it and it would suck, but only for like a little bit, but it wasn't as bad.
Okay.
So yeah, it's I pour one out for anybody with concussions, man. They suck.
I've been going to the gym, and there was this one day where I was just doing my workout, and this random giant unit of a man just walks up to me, and he was like, "You look very familiar." And I was like, "Do you watch World of Warcraft YouTube content?" And he was like, "I knew it." And it's this big dude, and his name's Victor, and he's from Belgium. And I guess I don't actually know when he came over to North Carolina, but he is here in North Carolina now, and he recognized me, and slowly he has become my my personal trainer.
Oh,
and
wow.
So, yeah, so he has made for me this horribly brutal workout routine.
How's that going?
Well, today was day 2. I felt like I was going to die halfway through. I admit I was not able to finish because wasn't just because the workout was really difficult. I also was just like kind of not in the right headspace today at the gym. Just like a lot of like crap happened behind the scenes.
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
Dude, I made it to a new graveyard.
Whoa.
Wow.
Progress.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, it's just going to be dude, like, even just looking on the map, we've made it like nowhere outside of Gadsden.
Yeah.
Anyway, but it's good. Yeah, I mean, he's a really big guy, and he, you know, he's just been helping me with just watching, you know, the forums and giving me tips and like advice. I haven't like he's also like there's a lot of people that might be watching this that have watched my recent content over on my nixxiom IRL channel. And I've gotten a few comments like behind the scenes where people have asked me, you know, like, why have you not released any more content on nixxiom IRL recently? And to answer that question, I admit I'm with
We're not
dumb
even at
advice.
a party.
Oh, okay, there we go. Like, I admit that I released 4 videos for nixxiom IRL recently, like just in the course of a month, just doing one a week.
Yeah.
That was horribly murderously difficult while also, you know, trying to do all the nixxiom content.
Yep.
So I experienced a little bit of a burnout, but also what I've been doing is kind of gathering like footage for like a more grander, more well-edited project. Kind of like just like a big like kind of like weight loss update video. And the reason why I bring this up is thankfully now that I have this guy, Victor, like helping me in the gym, he can actually kind of be like a camera guy for me.
Oh, yeah.
And like, you know, help me record stuff so that I'm not like just awkwardly doing it there like by myself.
Yeah.
I'm dead, by the way.
Nice.
This is gonna take a while. like,
Yeah.
damn.
Oh, I'm actually making some progress.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't died in 10 seconds.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Uh-oh,
Here-
let's go. Here it is. Yeah, I'm
Hey,
good.
now listen, you
That's
said you
pretty
wanted to
good.
walk tonight.
Oh, I did. I mean,
You
we had to
did.
do this at some point.
I did. Just think if the rules said that you also had to walk as a ghost.
That would actually drive me insane.
Yeah, it'd be pretty wild. That would be like the ultimate like Kalimdor walking
Yeah.
challenge.
Yeah. We're not that crazy.
No, we're not. Oh, I lasted for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, that reminds me. That's what she said.
I was waiting for it.
I was making pointless top tens. Well, I've been making a pointless top 10 every week now, so that's been a lot of fun.
I've noticed. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's been great. I've really enjoyed it. And so, pretty much when I had the concussion at the worst, like the first couple of weeks, I pretty much had to like edit for like a little bit, and I'd record audio for like a couple of the things, and then I'd like go for a walk, and then lay down and be like, all right, now we keep going.
Yeah.
And then I'd do like a few more and then repeat and be like, all right, good job, me. Now we keep going. Like, had to keep doing that over and over. And it was just, it was terrible. But, you know, that's life.
You want to know what I've been doing a lot of lately, other than just working out with a big Belgian man at the gym?
What?
I have recently discovered a brand new game. A game that I admit that I got very hooked to, and I'm slowly burning myself out on it because I've been playing it way too much. Have you ever played the game Vampire Survivors?
I played it back when it came out. Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. So you know.
Oh yeah. I know.
I saw this like random video on YouTube that was suggested to me, and it was just talking about the game. And the guy was just like, oh, you know, you just like fall into the game, and then suddenly you're getting power-ups and whatnot. And I was like, oh, this game looks simple and fun. It's only $5, and it's overwhelmingly positive on Steam, unlike other games like Overwatch 2. Anyway, and so I was like, you know, I'm going to buy that game. I'm going to check it out. So I bought it, and damn, I played it for like 9 hours straight the first day.
Yeah.
And I've kind of just been playing it every single day ever since then. And I don't even know how long it's been going on for. I'd have to check my Steam to see how many hours I've put into that damn game, but a lot. And I think as of yesterday, I finally was like, you know what? I think I'm burning out on this game. And yet as I'm sitting here recording this, talking about it, I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to get home, just sit down, eat some mint chocolate chip ice cream, and play some Vampire Survivors. Like, oh, this is gonna be great.
That's been me a lot with Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's.
Yeah, I've been loving the Bald Man's Gate. It's been a lot of fun.
I played a little bit of it. Like
I'm at
maybe
37 hours.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been streaming it too, so it's like pretty much my way of like, I was gonna play it, but I may as well stream it type of thing.
Yeah, of course.
So that's been a lot of fun. It's just a really good game.
It is fantastic.
Yeah.
I admit I've restarted in the game 3 times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I know you could like change your class and stuff before anybody says it. From like, you know, Skeletor Man or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I'll make a character, and like my main guy, like I've gotten him decently far into the game. Like not decently, I've like been dealing with the hag lady and stuff in the swamp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But like I'll make a character and be like, oh yeah, this guy is great. But then I'll be like, dude, but a druid though. Like playing as a druid would be fun. So I made a druid character recently based off like the druid I used to roleplay as on WoW. And, but my main character, I'm playing him as if, because I used to roleplay as a necromancer in World of Warcraft named Cthulhu. Yeah. And so I'm role-playing him as if he is Cthulhu, and somehow he has been transported into this strange new world, and he doesn't know why he's there.
That was pretty fun.
Who's your favorite companion?
Well, let me tell you about my playthroughs. It's a little unconventional.
Okay.
So I made a druid, and then I was like, you know what? I kind of play a warlock. So I made a warlock, and I didn't realize that Dark Urge is it's like its own thing.
Okay.
And so it essentially just makes you evil. But I'm kind of a chaotic neutral D&D player anyway. I just love causing chaos. Also, I don't even know how I died there. What?
Okay.
So pretty much I wanted to be a goblin because I love doing weird goblin stuff. Okay. But I was like, all right, so let's just start playing. So I start playing, And the vampire guy, I was like, I don't really like this guy. He's kind of an ass. So,
oh yeah. Yeah.
So there's like the one hunter that shows up, and I was like, oh yeah, the vampire, he's in my camp. You go find him. So
Okay.
he's gone.
Oh.
Then
I don't even know what you're talking about, but go on.
there's like the space elf girl, and she's just like, get me down from this cage. And I was like,
Yeah.
bitch, I ain't getting you down. So
Oh, you left her?
yeah, so I just left her.
Oh man, dude, you
So-
could get her and sell her underwear to like this one NPC for a ton of gold. Don't ask me how I know that.
It's like just chatting.
Did you spend 8 hours customizing your penis in the game?
I did not.
Ah, what a shame.
Yeah.
You're truly missing out on the Baldur's Gate experience.
Yo, I dinged.
Hey, you did it, loser.
Wow.
Wow.
Then there's like this druid guy. Everyone's like, dude, it's the druid guy. The guy. And I killed him because the goblins were fighting him. And I was like, I don't know. He's just some bear.
Yeah.
And then there's this demon girl. She swore a lot, and she got mad
yeah.
when I sided with the goblins, and then I tried to kill all the space elves, and she was like, oh my god, you're evil. And I was like, and then she left.
Yeah. Oh.
So my party is literally Gale the wizard, Shadowheart, and then a mercenary.
I thought you left Shadowheart in the cage, or did I mishear you?
No, that was Lae'zel.
Oh, dude, you left Lae'zel? Like
Yeah.
the reptile lady?
Yeah,
She's the
space
best
elf.
companion. Space elf? She's like an orc.
The space elf.
She's like a nasty, like she's the combination. It would be like if an orc had sex with like a pile of like old cheese. Like that would be Lae'zel. Dude, she's my favorite character because she's a bitch.
Well, I left her in the cage because she was a bitch. That's what I'm saying.
Now I see what you mean by the cage. I was thinking like the cage that Shadowheart is trapped in the beginning.
Yeah, no.
And she's like, "Oh, get me out of here."
Yeah, I know.
So
what
you just left her in a cage?
Yeah.
I wonder what happens
I-
if you like go back after a few days, like if she like starved
She was just
to death.
gone. Yeah, she
Oh.
probably died. I don't know.
Dude, that game is so in depth. I guarantee you at some point she's gonna pop up again and be like, "You left me in that cage, you dick."
Oh yeah, it's actually insane. Like the amount of choices I make, and people watching are like, "Oh my god, I didn't even know you could do it." That's because like the hag, right? Like, are you
Yeah, yeah.
fighting the hag?
Well, first of all, I did make the deal with her, and she like took out my eyeball.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, and then I tried to fight her after, and then I realized that she's like really powerful. So I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna fight her now. So now I'm just like wandering around with this like mutant eyeball, and like that's as far as I am right now on that character anyway.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I did. They took out my eye, and then but they just like warped away in mine. They're like, "Well, see you later." They just like left. I was
Oh.
like, "All right."
She didn't even give you your eye back?
No, I still got it. And I'm like 30 hours later.
So your character is missing his eyeball?
Well, he's got one eye that's like all fucked up. The other eye's normal.
Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
she gave you the eye back, and it's like all strange, and you
Yeah.
get like +1 to intimidation now.
Yeah, so I've had
Oh,
that
okay,
for the
okay.
entirety of all that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, and she can
That's been
see
fun.
everything that you're doing.
yeah. So
neat.
I love that like there's so many different pathways and stuff like that.
It would be such a fun game to play with like people, like if I had friends. But since I
Oh,
don't,
yeah.
it'd be like, oh well. Yeah, have you gotten this might be a little bit of a spoiler, maybe, but you know what? Sorry.
I've already probably spoiled some of it.
Yeah, have you gotten killed by what's his face, the vampire companion yet?
No, because I sold him off to the hunter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he'll kill you eventually
Oh, I didn't know that.
if you let him,
Oh, I see.
because he'll like wake you up one night and be like, "What's up, sugar? Give me some of that suck," and you'll be like, "All right," and then you'll like give him some of that suck, and then like he'll suck a little too hard and he'll kill you.
Jeez.
And then like you can bring your character back to life with a resurrection scroll, and then you can go scold him like, "You killed me because you gave me too much suck." And then he'll be like, "Dude, it just be like that sometimes." And that's actually what happens.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my trying to conceal spoilers.
There's my my spoilers. Like all those people I talked about are gone, right? Like all the normies.
Yeah.
But there's Sylvanas, right? And she's leading the goblins.
Okay.
So
All right.
Sylvanas is leading the goblins, and she's like, yo, I need you to go do this shit. And I was like, all right. So I went and did it. And I came back, and she was like, damn. And then she bangs you.
She bangs you?
Yeah, she like bangs you.
You got to bang Sylvanas Windrunner?
Yeah, it's not her name in the game, but it's pretty much Sylvanas. So I could just call her Sylvanas.
Wow.
Yeah, and then she's like, meet me at the moon tower. And I was like, all right. And then everybody in the chat's just like, wait, what did you do? You killed all the people here? And like, what happened? I'm like, oh yeah, I banged Sylvanas. I'm going to meet her now. And they're just like, what? And I'm like, yeah.
I'm going to go hang out with my hot druid deity girlfriend.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at in the story. I'm heading to the moon tower. I'm almost there.
Okay. Nice. You're going to bang Sylvanas again?
Probably.
All right. That's good. I guess.
Uh-oh. I just spawned in the Ungoro crater graveyard.
Oh, really? Oh, man, you got a ways to go.
Yeah, that's not good.
Let's see. Where are you at? Oh, my good. Yeah, you got ways to go. See you in an hour.
Yeah, that's not good. I could always like res sickness here, but that's not fun. I gotta walk all the way back.
You gotta walk, yo.
Yeah, I gotta walk.
You know, where's the fun in skipping the dreadful amount of misery?
Exactly. Yeah. That's what people are here for.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's been a fun game. So I've been playing that on stream, doing all that, and then just working on doing my Pokemon Kaizo Ironmon still, even a year later. I don't know if you know what that is.
Man, it sounded like you just casted a Harry Potter spell at me. Say that again.
It's
the Pokemon Kaizo Haramon?
Yeah, Ironmon. So you know what a Nuzlocke is?
Yeah.
So it's like that, but insanely difficult.
Okay.
So pretty much this challenge started like a little over a year ago, where you get to choose a random Pokeball at the start. Everything's randomized. The Pokeball, the Pokemon, the stats, all the Pokemon in the grass, the trainers, and you get one, and then you get out of the lab with that Pokemon, and you can only fight trainers. You're not able to buy heals. You have to find heals on the ground. It's just like pretty much anything that's fun in Pokemon is banned. You can't use healing moves.
If it's fun, it's banned.
Yeah. So I have like 3,800 runs in that, and
oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's fun because it's kind of like Pokemon slot machine. Mm-hmm. Plus, a lot of people will give me subs, and then I let them pick which Pokeball they want. So they'll be like, go left or go mid or go right. And then I'm like, it's a Snorlax, it's a Drowsy or whatever. And they're like, whoa. Yeah. And then it dies right away. So I call it paying to lose. Because I'm like, really, you're going to lose.
All right.
And then people are like, dude, sick. And then they give me subs.
Dude, sick. Have $5.
Yeah, I'm like, you can go give subs to like some random streamer and nobody, they don't give a shit. They're just like, oh, thanks for the sub. Right? Mm-hmm. Or like, hey, thanks for the sub. And then they keep talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. But over here, you get to pick a Pokeball with a random Pokemon, and it might win, but it probably won't. And then you move on with your life.
That's right.
That's pretty cool.
I haven't streamed in a while. Now that I think about it. Yeah, because I moved into this like new office space, kind of like near where I live. And for some reason, like the internet here, it's not that it's bad. It's just that like sometimes, occasionally, it just cuts out for like 10 seconds. So I would be streaming, and then like in the middle of something going on, like I hosted this whole like level 5 like hardcore dueling tournament at one point. Yeah. And then like just all of a sudden, like I'll just be talking, do whatever, and then boom, like just the internet will cut out, the stream will die, and then everything will come back after 10 seconds. My mouse is being weird. It's like not working. Okay, there we go. Like it'll come back, but it was just so frustrating because you're streaming, and then like every hour, every 45 minutes, it's like, oh, everyone's like, what happened? Where did he go? Where did the funny streamer man go? And I'm like, oh, he's coming back. Don't worry. Yeah, so I decided to take a break because what they've been doing is like I called my ISP, and they're like, Oh yeah, our internet cables in that area aren't very good, and we're upgrading them. You should see a lot of construction in that area. That's where we're upgrading the cables, and yeah, there's a lot of construction here. And so I'm like, all right, so whatever. It's like there were plenty of days, like even just like last week, there were 2 days where I came here and like there just was no internet, like just all day.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm paying you guys $120 a month for this.
Yeah.
Damn. It's, I don't even have the internet. But whatever. So I losing my train of thought. So yeah, so I decided to take a break, from streaming while I wait for them to upgrade all this crap. And I'll probably, might, try a stream here soon because I don't know if people know this. They probably don't. I don't see why they would, but you guys watching the Two Nerds podcast, which is sponsored by the Nixxiom merch store, which is linked down below in the description. You guys are privy now to some secret insider information.
Oh,
Mookluk is coming to America to live with me.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, dude. And he's coming to America to live with me for 1 week, right? He's never been to the States. He's never been, outside of Europe. And he's going to be here for a week. And we're going to do a special stream, me and him. We're going to hang out, and we're going to talk about Machinima. We're going to talk about WoW. We're going to talk about how, much more handsome I am compared to him and how much more humble I am. And it's going to be great. So yeah, and we're probably just going to smoke a cigar in my backyard or something and just talk. So it's going to be lit. The cigar, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Mookluk's
That's
coming.
pretty cool.
Yeah, he gets here September 17th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
so
then
soon.
what do you plan on making him do any fun American activities?
So yeah, dude, all right. So I've got a big list of things that I want to do with Mookluk while he's here. I really want to take him up to the mountains, the Appalachian Mountains here. Maybe spend a day or two up there. If we can, maybe go swimming at a place called Lake Lure. I want to possibly take him camping out in Uwari National Forest. I, of course, want to give him kind of a tour of the area. Oh, this is where I wrote that video. And this is where I talked to you that one time when we had that one conversation. Yeah. I was talking to you on the phone, blah, blah, blah. So I want to do that. And let's see what else. I want to take him to my favorite cigar lounge where I smoke with all the homies. And there's a lot of people that I want to introduce him to while he's here. We're planning on climbing Crowder's Mountain. That's something that he really wants to do. And it's just going to be a lot of outdoor adventures. We'll do a live stream together. He'll help me a little bit here in the office when he's here. Maybe I'll still work and stuff while he's here. Record some videos together and such. Because Mookluk's actually narrated a few of the recent videos that have come out on nixxiom.
Oh yeah.
Fun fact. So it's kind of I'm not just the only narrator on nixxiom anymore. Mookluk is on there too. And then also a friend of mine who's this complete no-life in Star Wars The Old Republic, his name is Exiled Ranger. He actually helped me narrate a SWTOR video recently. We were kind of going back and forth on a countdown list. And we're currently working on another SWTOR video that him and I are going to kind of duo narrate with each other. Oh. So kind of introducing new narrators onto the channel. That way it's sort of the good thing. It's the one con of the I suppose the nixxiom channel, behind the scenes, that nobody would think about, that unless they're a fellow YouTuber. But the reality is that if I get sick, or if I'm human, if I feel lazy, 1 week, or maybe I'm going through something, I get a concussion because I stood up too quick and I boinked myself. Everything stops. All the content stops, all the videos, all the news and info, everything stops. And so it's something that I've wanted to do for a while, is bring Mookluk or another person onto the channel to kind of oh, if I'm busy or if I go somewhere, they can kind of narrate a video while I'm away.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we've just been doing that lately behind the scenes. And The one thing that I'm most excited, though, when it comes to Mukluk coming here, is I cannot wait to take him to eat Southern American barbecue. Like, Southern American barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, like the people don't understand that don't live here. Like, I remember when me and my one friend, we went out to eat barbecue for the first time, and they're not from here. They're from like up north. Disgusting. A Yank in my land. Disgusting. Anyway.
Yeah.
So what you do before? Yeah.
So from there.
Yeah. So what you do before you eat the barbecues, you take the barbecue sauce, right?
Yeah.
You don't rip off the meat and dip it into the barbecue sauce. That is disgusting. You take the barbecue sauce and you pour it all over your hands, right? So that way, as you're ripping apart like that chicken or that whatever, the barbecue sauce is just getting covered on everything. Then you pour barbecue sauce all over like your wrists and kind of like the lower part of your arms. That way, like if you rip off a piece of chicken and there's not a lot of sauce on it, you can just wipe it on your arm and it'll like get like the barbecue sauce that's like stuck all over like your arm hair. And like, dude, it's amazing. This person looked at me like I was some sort of animal, like as I was just tearing apart this giant load of meat in front of me. And it was amazing. The point is, Mukluk is coming here, a filthy, disgusting redcoat, and I'm going to introduce him to freedom. The freedom to eat way too much barbecue.
That does sound fantastic. Are you going to put it on your IRL channel, or is that just a personal experience you need to enjoy?
I think that's a personal experience. Also, it would be kind of a dumb video. Eating barbecue with Mukluk. I mean, who wants to watch that?
Man, I'd watch it.
Yeah, I know. Wow, just two people eating way too much barbecue. Like, fascinating. I mean, maybe I'll talk to him about it. Like, oh, you just want to record a vlog of us eating barbecue? So there's a place that's been recommended to me that's it's like an hour from here. I don't remember what it's called. It's called something G's. Oh. And apparently it's like the best barbecue ever. And like you have to go there. And the guys in the cigar lounge are always talking about it. Because I was going to take him to a place called Smoke Pit, where a friend of mine works. They have really good barbecue.
Oh.
Yeah. But we're going to find out.
Nice. That sounds like fun.
Yeah. And then we're gonna smoke a cigar.
Is he a cigar smoker or no?
I know that he'll smoke a pipe, but I don't think he's ever smoked a cigar before. So it'll be interesting to have him, like go to the cigar lounge with like all the guys, and I know everybody in the cigar lounge. Just because like I'm always there, like working on scripts or just reading or doing something.
Right.
So it'd be cool just to introduce him to just everybody there, like Michael and Henry. This guy Henry that I smoke with, he's actually from the UK as well. So he's got like a really thick English accent. So he immigrated over here when he was younger. By younger I mean like 8 years ago or something.
Yeah.
And so yeah. So I just know everybody there. So it'd be cool to kind of introduce him to that community.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah. And the first day he gets here, though, I want to take him to Lake Norman to go swimming, because he's never traveled like that far in an airplane before, so he's probably going to be like jet lagged like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take him swimming.
I'll wake him up.
Yeah. Well, not to wake him up, just like just kind of float in the water, just kind of relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I go swimming in Lake Norman all the time. Like, usually once a week, I'll be up there swimming.
Don't lakes and stuff got those, like, brain-eating amoebas or something?
Fuck it.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, like, dude, there's, like, this one guy that I know, and, like, I've been trying to get him to go swimming with me, like, for forever. He's a Marine, right? He's not in the Marines anymore, but he was a Marine. And I'm like, dude, hey, you want to come swimming with like me and everyone? We're going to go to Lake Norman to go swimming. Oh, no, bro, I can't. I got that brain-eating amoeba in there. I can't go. I'm like, what? You're a Marine. Like, shut up. Like, just go swim in the water. Like, he's like, nah, dude, I'm scared. Like, what if I get the brain-eating amoeba? I'm like, oh my goodness. So, yeah, I've been trying to convince him for like two months now. But Lake Norman is actually a giant man-made lake, and I only recently learned, apparently, if you Google around, there's apparently crocodiles in Lake Norman. So I'm like, oh shit.
Boy.
Hell yeah. It's only like 6 or 7 feet long, though, so not too crazy.
Yeah, that's not bad.
They might take off a limb, but they probably won't kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing that I worry about, though, is like alligator snapping turtles. That's the big thing, but I'm never really too worried whenever I swim in the lake. I've been doing it for so long.
Is it like an alligator and a turtle mixed together?
You don't know what an alligator snapping turtle is?
No.
Google it. Google it.
Right,
Yeah, it's what you do every episode. You Google something.
That's true. Hold on, let me get my auto run while I'm running back. All right.
Okay.
Alligator snapping turtle.
Look at that big ass thing.
Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah, those huge things. Yeah, those things will bite straight through your leg.
That thing looks like it's 8 million years old.
All right? Yeah, they're everywhere around here.
Look at that, dude. If I was an animal, I'd be one of those. Like, I know everyone's like, dude, he's a sloth, but like, I'd be an alligator snapping turtle.
Have you? Are you? I don't know what pictures you're looking at, but have you seen like how big they are? Like,
oh yeah, I see someone picking one up.
Yeah, they're huge.
They're gigantic, like as big as a large man's like body.
Yeah. Yeah, what they'll do, they'll just like sit at the bottom of like a lake with their like mouths wide open, and they'll just wiggle their tongue around like, and then a fish will just be like, whoa, dude, worm. And so it'll like swim into its mouth, and its mouth closes at like 10 trillion miles per hour. And it just like, boom, just like snaps the fish in half, just cuts right through it because its beak is like super razor sharp. So yeah, if you like step on one of these guys, they'll just like bite straight through your foot.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. And then, dude, I should take him. What I'll do, maybe not for Mookluk, but if you ever come down here, I'll take you noodling.
Oh, I remember noodling.
Yeah, go grab catfish. Be great. Just reach into their mouths, grab them by their gills, just hoist them out. Bring a 50-pound fish. It's great.
Yeah, I think you showed me some videos of the noodlers.
Yeah, so I think I remember showing you them.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll have you know that I'm almost there. I'm almost to the entrance of Ungoro Crater.
I see that. I see you walking, but I'm about to hit a scorpion.
You gotta keep up, man. You gotta work out them legs.
Oh, they swap your graveyard to this one?
Oh, yeah, you just got swapped?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, my Jiminy's.
I've been running from this graveyard.
Oh, boy. Well, speaking of which, Pointless Top 10 Graveyards was...
Oh, really?
I actually did that one a few years ago. It was one of my older ones. But I made a Pointless Top 10 Pointless Top 10s, and I included graveyards in it.
Okay.
So that's why I mainly said... Honestly, it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed doing Pointless Top 10s again, which is why they come out so frequently now. But it's been a lot of fun. We recently did... Dark Moon Fair things. We did Rats. Rats was a big hit.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one.
Yeah, Rats was really good. People really liked Pointless NPCs. That was a good one. Temples. Like, I think what I love most about it is you can just find all the things that people don't really know. Like, I get a bunch of people are like, dude, I don't even play WoW anymore, and I still watch these. It's just fun.
Yeah.
So it's... I've just really enjoyed it. Plus, I always like the little stories people give me. Like, one dude was like, yeah, every Sunday I wake up and I'll watch Pointless Top 10 while I drink my coffee, and then I go like do my day. And I'm like, dude, that's pretty cool. So I always like, when I'm editing, I think of that guy. I'm like, this dude is going to see this when he's drinking his coffee on Sunday.
Yeah.
So I always appreciate those little stories people leave, because it adds a little more like personality to everything.
I should make like a rival series called like super important top 10 things.
You should.
Or like,
that would be funny.
I don't even know what I'd call it. Like,
and then we just make a whole video series just bashing each other. I'm like, super important top 10 is for babies, and it's for dumb idiot babies that fell on their head when they were little.
It's for babies. Pointless top 10 is stupid. Why would you want to look at pointless things when you can look at super important things? Like, oh, the top 10 most super important cactuses in World of Warcraft.
That super important guy is a liar. He's embezzling WoW coins into the game.
What would you even call it? It's super important. It's too many characters. Although
I guess it would just be important. Top 10.
Top 10 important cactuses. or like, what's another word for like, what's like the opposite of like pointless? Like another way of saying
meaningful. Meaningful top 10.
Meaningful, important. I don't know. I'd have to look at a thesaurus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could Google it, but I'm waiting for this basilisk to leave.
Dude, I'm in it. I'm in on Goro Crater.
Boy.
I did it.
Oh my.
You need to hurry up. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get there.
I practically just blinked and I was here from Gadgetson. And you're still playing around up there.
I'm running back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the best one we did was pointless top 10 weirdest NPCs. That one's up to like 75,000 views right now. That's been a solid one. There's some weird NPCs in this game, by the way.
I believe it. Yes.
I also noticed while I was researching a lot of stuff, because I'll Google things like pirates in WoW, weird NPCs in WoW, and like find like posts on the internet or like the wiki and other YouTube things. And I found your videos from like years ago. You used to make top 10 lists like 9 years ago.
Yeah, I did.
And I was like, what? And I forgot that you even did that.
Yeah. Dude, it would be like, I'm still on this idea of just like making this like shitty off series of like pointless top 10.
It would be funny.
Yeah.
I just love the idea of like we're just like rival like corner stores or something, just like fighting with each other, just like make ads against each other. Like, do not watch Meaningful Top 10. It is a dumb series. You need to get over here for Pointless Top 10.
Really important top 10 rats. Krendor put this one rat on his stupid ass video, but he didn't realize that this was the most important rat, you know, in World of Warcraft. Only here on important top 10 or whatever do you actually get relevant, truthful information. Dude, I made it. I can hear the bugs.
I took the shortcut down. I just fell, but I'm okay.
I see you. You're gonna make it.
I'm doing it.
Hurry up.
I can't run.
So slow. Oh my goodness. Been waiting here for ages.
Oh boy. Are you telling me that Ungoro Crater has more of what we just experienced?
But worse?
But worse.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, I don't know. Oh, I think the graveyards are in like terrible spots in here.
Oh yeah, that's the best part.
They're like in the corners of the map.
Well, we could either go like along the edge, like past Marshall's Refuge or whatever. Yeah. Or we can just be like, screw it, and just go straight through, right to whatchamacallit. Not Ankh-Garage, Silithus.
Oh yeah. Yeah, either go straight across or you like loop around. But I don't know which is faster or which is better.
I think they're both gonna be horrible.
Oh, they definitely are. We could always have one of us goes one way and the other goes the other and see who gets there faster.
that would be pretty cool. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
The walking through Ungoro Crater challenge.
But really, once we get past this, it's like we're in the home stretch.
That's right. Yeah, I probably got like 2 more episodes after this.
Yeah, Mamma mia.
Then we have to do the Great Walk of the Eastern Kingdoms.
Yeah, start it over all the way
from Death Knell all the way to the bottom of Stranglethorn.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Yeah.
Pain.
I've only swam that.
I know. I think you talked about that video the last walk we did.
I did. I talked about it a few videos, being like, I'm making this video, and then that one time I actually did make the video, so it's a real video.
It was a good video.
Thanks. Yeah, it's called the Krendor Hardcore Run. Just search Krendor Hardcore Run, and you'll find it. I ran a level 1 classic WoW hardcore character across the Eastern Kingdom. So except that didn't run. I swam. I lied in the thing, okay? But that's YouTube.
I hear you. That's YouTube. Just lies, you know?
Yeah, that's
lies,
YouTube.
Lies and slander. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we could stop here.
Yeah.
I guess I'll tell people to look forward to the first episode of super important top 10 unless like someone's got a better word for it.
Yeah,
I'll be sure to make the editing extra bad.
Oh yeah, you got to do that.
Like extra bad editing. Like
but I would say in the meantime you could probably check out Pointless Top 10. That's a really good idea.
Could. That's right. It'll prepare you for the true series, the man's series.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, Krenor, thank you for coming on and hanging out with me this evening.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed walking and dying over and over.
Yeah, it was great, but we're almost there.
We're almost there.
Just look at how far we've come. Dude,
Yeah.
we've come so far. My game is blinking for some reason. That's fine.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going home. So I'll give you the final word. And just remember, everybody, we have a brand new Warlock Mookluk themed shirt in the Nixxiom store, linked down below in the description and in the top pinned comment. What? That's right. And we also have the Death Equals Delete shirt, perfect for all like the hardcore fans out there. I'm wearing it right now, and it looks lit.
Wow.
Based. All right. Well, you got the final word. You can say whatever you want.
Please watch Pointless Top 10, like, comment, subscribe. See you.